Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Sorry I'm driving. I am not holding the phone. My wife is, and she's got a short spa day. I think you're getting your nails done this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Who's the parent over here I'm talking to?
Oh, hi, I'm Cindy.
Yeah, you want to put it, that's coming out of my mouth. So there you go.
I'm the parrot.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So anyway, we're headed to the Shops of Legacy in Plano.
It's a Woodhouse Day Spa.
Yep.
They're having a special, and I'm taking advantage of it, getting my nails done and getting a manicure, and they really last.
And there's always specials and always reason for it. So y'all ladies out there always remember that. And y'all husbands always remember there's specials on shotguns and rifles and four-wheel drives and fishing gear. Always, and you got to take advantage of it. Right?
Right.
Right. Anyway, we'll bring y'all back when we get a little closer. I'm going to drop her off because she does not drive. And I missed her, whatever his name is, and driving Miss Daisy. So I'm going to drop her off and do my deal this morning, and I'll bring y'all along for the ride. Here we are. We're coming into the Shops of Legacy. This is kind of on the western edge of Plano, Frisco, and the Colony. This was just a few years ago countryside. Now high rises and specialty shops. If you live in the Dallas area, you probably already know where this is at, or if you ever get to the Dallas area, it's a fun place. Great restaurants. We used to come over here a lot and go to, I think it's called Fish City over here, or maybe it's called Half Shells. It's the same company and they have different names in different locations. And there's Del Frisco's on the left, high-end steakhouse. I don't think have we ever been to Del Frisco, Sydney? You may have.
I have. Yeah, we have been.
We
to
have
Del
one time.
Frisco's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're on Legacy, crossing Dallas Parkway. And the Woodhouse Day Spa sits down here on the right. What street is it on?
Legacy
Okay.
Drive.
It's on Legacy Drive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess they moved because I was thinking it was take a right by the...
It's at 5760 Legacy Drive, Suite 814.
Okay. I think that's moved from the original location then that I was thinking, so... All right. Get over in this right lane. There's a T-Mobile.
Wow, that's a new one.
Yeah, I think it's just along in here and then down this side street right here in the front.
That's what I was thinking. It was across from me casinos.
Yeah. I think it's right in here though.
Oh no, it's. I thought it was down that way.
Well, that won't be on Legacy then. If it is, we'll come back around. I'll let you out. So,
Okay.
as you can see, we're lost. We're old folks. We're just lost driving around. What the hell? There's Bob's Steak and Chop House. Yeah, that's a great place to eat. Great steaks. All right, so it's not here. Or is it? Yes, here's the Woodhouse right here. Hey, I'm pretty good.
You were good.
I told you I thought it was on the side,
Yeah,
but I don't
they
know where the
moved.
entrance is. Do you know where the entrance is?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, so I'm not that good, but it's close anyway. Oh, yeah, right here.
They did move.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I get my... I'm not going totally crazy.
814. Oh, B14.
Yeah.
I thought that was a B.
It's like
Yeah. They moved from over there to here. And
All
it's
right,
really weird. It's
we're here.
you were very good.
And it looks like that lady is walking in, fixing to open up, or she's going in for whatever.
Yeah, because they open at 9.
Or call me or whatever.
Okay, they're going to put me in the relaxation room first, which is great.
I know you need relaxation.
I do. Thank you. Love you.
Here,
Thank you, Mr. Uber.
you're welcome. Now to my appointed rounds. Alright, headed to my next appointed rounds. I'm going to eat my breakfast, leaving the Shops of Legacy area, heading up about 5 miles north on the toll road. And see if I can get my entrance in here to get in here. Anyway, going to Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. I've got about an hour to kill, and I think I'm just going to go up there and hang out. Actually, I'm going to get it through the drive-thru. Give me some barbecue and some jalapeno peppers and some white bread. That's how it's served, or you can have wheat bread, but I prefer the white bread, and some sweet Texas sweet tea. So I'll bring y'all back when I get there. Alright, getting off the North Dallas Trail Road and heading into Frisco. Frisco's been here a long time, and it has really sprouted in the last 15 years or so. We used to come up here duck hunting and dove hunting, and boy, has it changed though. Matter of fact, this little town 25 years ago, and maybe 30 years ago now, was the spot of my shortest job I ever had in my life. I'll tell you about it here in just a second when I get pulled over at the barbecue place. Alright, back with you. The shortest job I ever had in my life was 2.5 hours long. Yeah, 2.5 hours. It was a great job, let me tell you. It was something I loved to do, but not in that exact form. So, I've been self-employed most of my life, and I had a candle factory in Louisville, Texas, and we poured handmade scented candles in jars and in votives and pillars and the whole bit. The city was coming in. When I bought the land to put it on, it was just kind of off the main street, and it was in the old part of the city of Louisville nobody even came to hardly. And it was great for me. The land was cheap. We had a little bit of customer base, and we felt like we could grow it. And so over the years, Old Town Louisville, as they called it, kept growing, and all of a sudden we get a notice that the city of Louisville is going to come down and put their new city hall right where the land that I owned a couple of lots. I was married to another lady. It wasn't working out very good at all, and it was just time to sell, because if you didn't sell to the city, they would claim right of ultimate domain, or whatever they call that. So they'd take you to court. You would sell it at market price. So I talked to an attorney buddy of mine. He said, look, either be the first person that sells, you'll get to deal with them on a pretty good basis, or be the last person, because they'll want to get you paid to get you out of there to stop the holdup. So I thought about it. Thought, you know what? It's time for me to get a divorce, get this property sold, and retire. I was 50 years old. Well, I did, and a couple of about a month or so later, I was kind of bored, and I was reading our local newspaper. No internet at that time, and I noticed an ad. It said, woodworkers who love building custom wooden doors, stained glass, heavy oak doors, some experience required. So I called, because I love building wood projects for years. And I talked to the guy, and he said, well, come over for an interview. So I went over, and we walked through the shop, and they built beautiful doors. I mean, just for these big homes in Dallas and Plano. So I took, and I said, well, I'll be there. And so the next Monday, I went over there, started that morning, and they started me on cutting strips of wood to go on the doors. It's planks. I wasn't actually building, hammering and putting the doors together, but I was building the parts to put on the doors. And come along break time, 2.5 hours later, some of the guys are going to leave and go down the street to this little convenience store. And this was when this was country, 35 years ago, or 30 years ago. And I thought, well, I'm going to drive to that little store and get me a Pepsi or whatever. And this had about 10 people that worked in this little building. So I went down there and got me a Pepsi and some chips and sat in the parking lot. I got to thinking about, I thought, yeah, this job ain't for me. It ain't what I thought it was going to be. I love doing woodwork, but this is not woodwork. This is manufacturing. That's a total difference. So my mistake. So I took the coward way out. I just didn't go back to work. 2.5 hours later, I just left. Later that afternoon, I got a call from the owner. He left me a message, and that's when we had message machines, you know, and said, are you okay? Did something happen to you? So I called back the next morning. I said, hey, I'm so sorry. I took the chicken way out. I decided it wasn't for me, and I just left. He said, well, no problem. He understood. He was a nice guy. He said, you need to come back over and get your check. I said, you know what? I said, well, and I was making about, gosh, I was making about $25 an hour back then, and which was, you know, decent money at that time in my life. And I said, why don't you give that 2.5 hours to the guys in the break room and tell them to have lunch on the old dude that was with them 2 hours that morning. So anyway, so was my shortest job I ever had. Have you ever had a short job in your life, that one that you worked 1 day or 1 week? Or what is the shortest job you ever had? And what is the longest time you've ever worked? I've been self-employed most of my life, so my whole life has been one job, basically, from one for the next. From being a hunting guide, a fishing guide, I had a taxidermy shop, all the outdoor stuff. Worked on boats. I was trying to think of anything else in that related field. Anything related to, you know, building deer blinds, building feeders. I worked for a guy that had a funny car team, and we owned a NASCAR team. The NASCAR team, Rusty Wallace was our driver. And I worked for the guy named Raymond Beadle. He had a funny car and the Blue Max. And sorry to say he's not here anymore. It was quite a loss to lose him. He had cancer and took him out. Anyway, have you ever had a short-term job that just didn't last? And why did you leave? Let me know. Leave me a message. And anyway, we're here at Rudy's. And I'm going to try to set this camera up so you can see the order board. And I'll show you what I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a half a pound of barbecue, sliced barbecue, jalapenos, a little bit of Rudy's sauce. Not their sissy sauce, but their real sauce. And some onions and light bread and a sweet tea. I'll bring you back when I get to the order board. There's the front of the old Rudy's. It looks like an old gas station, kind of. They've got great barbecue here. If I was home, I would be going to my buddy's shop there in Louisville. And but I'm not. I'm on the road, so I like barbecue and I like Rudy's. So here we go. Get this drive-through over here. You can see some of the meals they have. Breakfast tacos are always good. Beef, sausage, sandwiches. Some of the things they'll have early in the morning. Excuse my video here. I'm going to set this camera down.
Hi,
good morning, how are you?
you?
You're going to be on my YouTube video, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got a food channel on YouTube.
Okay.
A country boy can cook, so you can see yourself. The video will probably go up tomorrow.
Okay.
So I want a half a pound of sliced barbecue brisket.
Okay.
lots of jalapenos and onions, about 4 pieces of light bread or white bread or whatever y'all call it.
Yeah.
Sweet tea.
Medium or large?
Large. And do you have the peach cobbler yet?
We should.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 peach cobbler.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Give me just a few minutes to
No
get
problem. Thanks.
The brisket is like a 1/10 over. Is that okay?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay,
No
give
problem.
me 1 more second.
No problem. Yeah, the brisket's sold. You can get a sandwich. I don't know how many ounces on the sandwich. Or you can just buy it by the pound or half a pound or quarter pound. So I just always get a half a pound. I may not eat it all. I take it home and have it for breakfast in the morning with some scrambled eggs or something. So when you buy it here, unless you're buying a sandwich or a baked potato that already has a brisket on it, it's going to be sold by the pound. Rudy's is very consistent throughout the state of Texas. I've been to 4 or 5 of them. Barbecue always tastes the same. It's smoked on site. The smokers, they're offset smokers, and it's real Texas barbecue. It started out of San Antonio. I can't remember the story, but I think a guy used to fix barbecue at his house and sell it off his front yard, and here we go. And I can't even tell you how long they've been in business, but it's been a long time. Well, I can smell the barbecue, the smoke and the barbecue. My mouth's watering. I know a lot of people probably don't like barbecue first thing in the morning, or have never even probably had it. But boy, it's good. I drove a 18-wheeler cross country for years, and there was no breakfast, so there was no dinner. It was whenever time you had stopped.
It's going to be $24.33.
Thank you. And what's your name?
Julia.
Julia.
Here's that tea for you.
Thank you very much, Julie.
And your straw and receipt, everything else is in the
Thank
back.
you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, on to the parking lot. All right, let's get to eating. Let me show you what I've got here. If I can do this. All right, there she is. My brisket, jalapeno peppers, onions, a couple of pieces of, she gave me, ended up with 5, 6 slices of white bread, pickles, all the good stuff you need. And there's some barbecue sauce over here. Of course, I have some peach cobbler, a little small container. Breakfast, lunch, and I won't eat until dinner tonight. I'll bring you back in a little bit. Yeah, that's what's for breakfast, boys and girls, and for dinner. Man, oh man. That's some good stuff. I will bring y'all back when I finish this and start heading back into Plano. All right, here's the big soccer stadium. It's called Toyota Field. Sorry, it's Toyota Stadium. It's owned by FC Dallas, the Hunts. They have big soccer tournaments over here. I'm not sure what all, but I know they also have concerts. I don't know. I think the concerts are all out in this area here, you know, open field concerts. So I'll bring you back at another location when we get up here closer back into Plano. Alright, if you look over there, you'll see you can barely see it. I've got this phone on a tripod. I don't know if it'll pick it up or not. The Cowboys, I think they call it Blue Star. It's Jerry World's second over here. You know, Jerry Jones owns Dallas and Arlington, and well, they're all in his back pocket, or he's in their back pocket. I'm not sure which. Anyway, this is one of their practice facilities, and you can go watch football games, college, I think, and high school games over there. I've never been. I'm not a fan of Jerry Jones, but he has made the Cowboys famous. Go Cowboys! Back at the Woodhouse Day Spa, picking up the wife. Thank you for riding along with the old dude's adventures this morning. Always remember, don't step backwards. Always step forward, one step at a time. Don't give up. You can do it. I know, because I'm doing it day by day. And I'm an old dude. If I can do it, anybody can. Please subscribe to my videos, like my videos, and share. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about the Cowboys and Jerry Jones. I ain't married to any of them boys. I know some players that used to play. I was actually on the practice squad of the Cowboys at one time. I got paid for being a human blocking dummy. Maybe that's what's wrong with me now. I don't know. Anyway, leave me some comments, and I'll just talk at y'all later. Have a great weekend.